Hello students. Today you are going to practice for some tests that you have to take. I'm Dr. Hawkins. I am the 11th grade administrator. I'm also the school testing coordinator. As I said, today you're going to be looking at some websites that will help you practice for some upcoming tests. As juniors, you have to take a college readiness test and a career readiness test. You're very well aware of the college readiness tests. You know about them. You've signed up for them. You are either going to take the ACT at the end of February, or you're going to take the SAT at the beginning of March. So those tests are already in place. You know about them, but I am going to talk with you about them a little bit later. But the other test that you may not be as familiar with is the WIN test. That's your career readiness test that you also have to take. That's coming up at the middle of March to the end of March. Today I'm going to show you how you can practice for the WIN career readiness test. They have a website, and so I'm going to go to that website now. The WIN career readiness website looks like this. The URL is www.wincrssystem.com. Once you get there, you are going to want to log in. Your username is your student email. Your password is generated by the system. I will be giving a list of passwords to your ILT teacher who will then share those with you. So once you have that password, you would be able to use the system. It's really very simple to use. There's nothing complicated about it once you get in. So let me go in as a sample student. So I'm going to put in my username and password. I'm going to put in the username first, and now I'm going to put in the password. And now I'm going to log in. And you can see that once you log in, it will take you to what is called your dashboard. And once you're in your dashboard, you will see all the different things that you can use to practice. What you want to do is go up here to the products and look at Ready to Work courseware. You can see that there are other kinds of products. What we want to concentrate on is the Ready to Work courseware. So you click on it, and now it will take you to those products. The Ready to Work courseware is all you need to practice for the WIN test that's coming up in March. There are 3 sections on the WIN test: applied mathematics, locating information, and reading for information. There is also a 4th section called essential soft skills. That is not something for which you need to do much practice because it doesn't really count on your WIN score, but you will take that section and it will just give you an idea of how your workplace skills. But these different 3 sections are required, and they will, your score on these 3 sections will determine your overall WIN score and whether you are designated as career ready. So applied mathematics is one, and you can see here as you're in the courseware, it's pretty straightforward. They have to take a placement test, and once you take a placement test, then the levels will light up and you'll be able to go into the levels. You can move around in the system. It is not linear. You can do here, you can go down there, you can flip around. That will be fine. You will also notice that it will tell you that you can resume something. It may have been something you started and stopped, and you can come back in the system. So one of the things I want to also mention to you is to give you some incentive to practice for this WIN test. Your teachers are going to be giving some extra credit for how many levels you complete, or if you complete an entire section, you earn a badge, and whether and how many badges you earn and so forth. All of that will be explained to you a little bit later. So know that it's coming, know that you will get some credit for doing this. So once you get your username and password, go ahead and start working in it, and then your teachers will share with you some of the other information in regards to credit. So that's the WIN courseware. It's really simple. It's not very hard. Again, you're just going to the WIN system and you're logging in, you're going to the products, and you're clicking on Ready to Work courseware, and then you get started. As I said when we started this video, the other thing that we're going to talk about is practicing for the college readiness test. So what I do is I just do a search. It's really simple. Type in SAT and it will take you to their website. And then you go to the SAT website and you can find all sorts of information here about practicing for the SAT. I know there are other kinds of practices out there that cost money, and that's fine if you want to spend the money. I'm not going to tell you not to. However, I feel like the free resources that are on the SAT website are ample practice for the SAT. The same is true for the ACT. Again, you just search for the ACT and you get to the ACT website, and again, it will also have all sorts of products and things that you can use as you navigate through that website as well. So one of the other things that you will find is that your English teachers are going to be doing some bell ringers that help you practice for the ACT and the SAT. So please take advantage of that opportunity that your teachers, English teachers, are providing for you in helping you get ready. So all of this information I've shared with you today is to help you practice for these two very important tests, your college readiness test and your career readiness test. As juniors, these are big events for you and you want to do the best you can. So we want to give you access to information to help you practice. As always, if you have any questions about the ACT or the SAT or even for the WIN system, please don't hesitate to come by my office and see me. I'll be happy to talk with you and give you some information or help you out in any way that I can. Thank you for your attention to this video.